how impressed were you with the way Rohit kind of rotated his bowlers, because he clearly had a plan and executed that plan?
No, he's phenomenal with that. We've seen it over the years now. He's got the pulse. He catches the pulse of the game very nicely, and that is something which he did today as well. The fact that I was mentioning earlier, Hardik was used straight in the 15th over, 16th over. So he was smart with knowing that okay, today's pitch, spinners are going to come into play. So let's get the spinners early in the game. Axar he's been using in the power play, but his pattern up front has become a little more aggressive than what he has been so far. He used to hold Bumrah back maybe 3 overs after the power play. This World Cup, he's been using him up front with the new ball 1 over, and then to finish the power play and then setting the game up that way, which has become a huge advantage. And also today, he knew that Jadeja also will come into play later, and 10 or 12 overs also of spin is possible to be squeezed in on this surface, and to create that pressure to get the dot balls in. So he was spot on with all those changes. Wickets were falling, so that just aided his thought process, and he just continued with that. But generally, he's got a good feel of the game.
Let's have a look at what Rohit Sharma had to say post the match. There was massive backing of Virat Kohli. He said, we understand Kohli's class. Form is never a problem when you've played for 15 years, probably saving for the final. The intent is there. We've been calm as a team. Today we were steady and didn't panic. Zach?
Perfect. Perfect submission. I think, and we were also thinking like that, isn't it? That 171 is going to be enough on this pitch.
It makes me laugh at Indian cricket. I mean, you've just won a semi-final, you've played great, and the question he gets asked is about Virat Kohli.
Well, I think that's how much everyone wants to watch Virat fire. That. But like Rohit said, he's saving it up for the final. So fingers crossed for all Indian fans across the world, because that's the only thing left for this big.
But you look at the two finalists. Okay, they've not dropped a game in this tournament.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
Been quality.
And you look at the top run scorers. This tournament has been like that. It's not that everyone have been scoring in this tournament. The pitches have been challenging. You had to find a way of figuring things out, and maybe every batter has had 2 or 3 innings. That's all. Usually you have a tournament like World Cup. Batters in form, they're just continuing with the run scoring, and you'll see these big numbers. But this tournament has not produced that. I think both the sides, you've not. What's the highest total which is got by an individual? It might be just around 300 or less.
Yes.
And how many games they've played? They played about 6-7 games. So I think that's not the number which you're looking at. You could have easily had a lot of batters. If it's a typical,
I don't think has it been 100? Has it been an individual?
98 Puran got out. I don't think.
So there's not been 100. When you go back to the IPL, there were
many hundreds.
They were handing them out every week, every game.
Well, we have seen quite a few hat tricks, not hundreds, but quite a few hat tricks this World Cup. But going back to that quote, Michael, we spoke about how Rashid, you had spoken about it this morning, that staying calm is very important, and I guess that's the most important thing on big days, and that's what Rohit said, is we managed to stay calm. So that, I guess, is the key to a big day.
Yeah, I mean, and if they're calm on Saturday against South Africa in Barbados, a day game, I think they'll have enough. Last 2 or 3 years, India have been, with Australia, the best team in the world. They've made World Test Championship finals, World Cup here just in November, didn't quite get over the line, always there or thereabouts. If they just hold their nerve and just, as Zach says, just deliver the process, I'm pretty sure India will have enough on Saturday against South Africa. They've got South Africa are a good team, but I just think India are a better team.